Okay, so it's another episode of Talks with Heavenly. I was actually just recently looking at the polls and realized which topic you all picked for Talks with Heavenly, and that would be, if life was a movie, what title would best fit it? You know, after sitting and thinking about that question, because whenever I was going through questions and stuff like that to add on to Talks with Heavenly, I try my best to always find questions that are sometimes challenging and things that you guys would be interested in and hearing me say, are what I guess my thoughts are on it. I kind of came up with one answer. If there was a title for what life would be if it was a movie, it would be called Complicated. And I know that title speaks like different amounts of volume in a sense, because it's kind of like, you know, everybody in life, I mean, even then you could say, you know, if there was a title for a movie that was based on life, you could say interesting. There's a lot of things that I could say that life could be titled as for a movie, and I think the reason why I chose Complicated was mainly due to the fact that I believe that everybody in life has challenges and everybody goes through hard times. And so, because I mean, even famous people go through difficult times in life. So I feel like Complicated fits that. I really do. I feel like it fits that. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it just fits that perfectly. Complicated. Because my life from time to time has been complicated and joyful. And even the joyful times have been complicated as well. And I feel like, you know, if everybody had a title for their life, and if they go through struggles and stuff quite often, I feel like Complicated would probably be the thing, you know. Right now, I would say right now in my life in particular, my life has been completely renewed and uplifted in a sense. It's I don't have the words to put in to describe how I feel. Besides, I am so appreciative, I'm grateful, and I will be entirely thankful for the rest of my life. And I think I've been living that every single day since all this started. And the reason why I say that, though, is because, you know, it's kind of crazy because you don't hear a lot of content creators talk about the stuff that goes on when the camera isn't on, you know, and then you don't know exactly what those people are like when the camera is off either. And so I always try my best to show as much appreciation as possible. I always try my best to be, you know, it's not like I try my best. I do always, no matter what and everything, to be as honest as possible without brutally being honest. And so the biggest form of honesty that I can ever give is like my gratitude and my how thankful I am. My life has been turned upside down and for the better. I think, you know, if I were to go back in time and tell my 13-year-old self, when I first came out of the closet when I was 13 years old, if I could go back in time and tell myself and everything, one day there's going to be hundreds of people that are going to love you, and there's going to be, your family's going to accept you, you're going to have the best time of your life whenever you get older, and that you should never give up on yourself, and that you should always believe in yourself, because other people will believe in you too. I think I probably would have looked at myself like I was crazy. But then again, I would have looked at myself like I was crazy, because I would have been looking at myself going, wow, I look really good in the future. Like, you know, yeah, and then I would have looked at myself and said, where's the technology that you got to come back in time? Like, but that's just, you know, that's just me. But anyways, but yeah, if there was a title for what would fit life best, it would definitely have to be complicated. It would definitely have to be complicated, because I think that we all go through like trials of test of like of belief and confidence, stress, depression. I think we all go through that, and I think at the end of the day, the best thing for anybody to ever realize is that you're not alone, you know, despite of how many times you sneeze on camera, like, oh my gosh. Summertime, I love summertime, but it's not my best time of the year either because of allergies. My eyes tend to water a lot during the summertime, so I always have eye drops and allergy pills, because if I don't, I turn into a running eye, snotty nose, sneezing, hot mess. Like, hot mess. 5Gs. Good God, girl, get a grip with that allergy pill, basically. I added some stuff on there. But anyways, yeah. So make sure to go up there and click on the polls for Talks with Heavenly. I will also let you all know that me and my mother just started filming for Tasty Thursdays. There is, I think, there is 3 episodes right now going live on Patreon, and they're all on there ads free to watch. So yeah, for those that are on Patreon, watch at your leisure and everything, as well as Freaky Friday is going on there very soon. I actually have some of the costumes over here in my makeup chair, my tall makeup chair that's like right over here, and so I'm super excited. The prosthetics are coming in the mail on Monday, and I'm gonna begin production on that, and then that'll be going live on Patreon very soon, and then Tasty Thursdays and Freaky Fridays will be going live in October for Freaky Fridays, and December's videos are going to be Tasty Thursdays. And then of course you have your regular videos, your Makeup Mondays, Talks with Heavenlies, and etc. etc. But anyways, yeah. Also too, make sure to take and tune in later on this week to find out who wins the giveaway and everything from one of my other previous videos. If you don't know that video, I will link that up there in the eye as well and everything. So yeah, very exciting. Anyways, I love you all. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and if you haven't, check out Patreon. There's a lot of stuff going on Patreon, like I just told you. Anyways, bye.